Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Ryan and I started working in the finance industry about a year and a half ago. Since then, there's a lot of things that I've learned that I really wish I just learned in high school. Today we're talking about the RRSP. RRSP stands for Registered Retirement Savings Plan. Some people just use a shorthand of RSP, Retirement Savings Plan, but they're the exact same thing, so please don't let it confuse you. It's basically just a personal pension. So the rules for this account are pretty simple. Any money you put into the account, you don't have to pay tax on. Any money that you take out of the account, you do have to pay income tax on. This means if you have a typical employment where your employer takes money off of every paycheck, if you put some of that paycheck into your RRSP, when you file your taxes at the end of the year, you will get a tax return that's equal to the income tax they took off of the money that you had invested in your RRSP after you got the paycheck. And due to our marginal tax bracket system in Canada, that means the higher your income, the more you're going to get back at tax time. How much you can invest in your RRSP is according to your contribution room, and your contribution room is calculated off of your earned income. It will equal 18% of your income earned the previous year, up to a maximum of $31,560. Just like a TFSA, your contribution room will carry forward, so you might have more contribution room if you've earned an income in previous years, but you haven't contributed to an RRSP. Unlike a TFSA, any withdrawals will not return your contribution room. So if you take some money out, you will not get that room back. Now let's fast forward to a time when you will be withdrawing from this account. Because the intention was to create a mechanism where you can earn income today, defer it until you're not working, and then withdraw it after you're done working your typical job or earning income, i.e. you're retired. And every time you make a withdrawal, it will be subject to withholding tax. The amount of withholding tax is going to depend on the size of the withdrawal, and it varies from 10% to 30%. But at the end of the year when you file your taxes, it's all just going to be calculated as if it was earned as a paycheck. So if you're doing a series of small transactions out of your RRSP to lower the withholding tax, by the end of the year it's all going to be calculated the same anyways. So that's the gist of it. Delay earning some income now while you're working. Allow it to grow with compound interest, and it will provide a source of income for you later when you're retired. Also, you can use funds from your RRSP to buy a first home or fund an education, as long as you repay it back into your RRSP. Later, you will not have to pay any withholding or income tax on it. Think of it like you're borrowing from your future self in that scenario. So that's all that I wished I'd learned about the RRSP when I was in school. Stay tuned. Next week I'm going to be talking about the newest registered account on the block, the FHSA. So like hit a bell or click a follow or whatever it is that people ask you to do on YouTube. Or don't, it's your life. You can do whatever you want with it. See you next time.